మందు బాటిల్ పెట్టారు. కాలం ప్రేమ
బాగున్నాయి.
గుడ్ మార్నింగ్ సార్. ఐఎమ్ అశోక్ బాబు. గుడ్ మార్నింగ్.
ఇదే వినపడుతుంది ఆయన. మీదే వినపడుతుంది, సార్ వినపట్ల. సార్ ఇంకా మాట్లాడట్లా.
గుడ్ మార్నింగ్ సార్.
Yes, I am getting the sound. Now, what about the thing? Are you getting the sound or not? Mute, whether I muted, because I am not muted. But anything is changed over there. Let me check it once again. Because I heard your sound. That's the reason. Okay. Yes, are you hearing me now? Yes, tell me. Are you hearing me now? Now it is fine. Okay, now it is fine. Say with your tongue. You say. Mute, unmute and say with your tongue. Tongue. Use your mouth. Use your mouth. Say you are hearing. Anyone can unmute and say, sir, we are hearing you. I say anyone can unmute and say that we are hearing you because I am not getting the sound. That's my point. Yes? Anyone can unmute and say that, sir, we are hearing you. Anyone can unmute and say that. Anyone can unmute and say with your words, say that we are hearing you. Because I could not hear your voice, that is the reason. I could not hear your voice, that is the reason I am asking you. Sir, we even saying with your words. No, sir, you say with your mouth. You say with your mouth because I am not hearing your sound. That's my reason. You say with your mouth, you say with your tongue. Yeah, start test. We detected your connect with the audio device, and I recommend that you test it to be sure that text. Yes, yeah, you are muted, unmute. No, I am not unmuted. Let me check it whether this is the unmute. Yes, you say with you. You say with you. What is you say with you? You say with your mouth. Yeah, you say with your mouth. We are hearing me, so that I could proceed. Okay, no matter because I changed the Wi-Fi. That is the reason that I could not get it because the Wi-Fi also is going well. But you can say with your mouth that you are hearing me. If you're not there, at least because I know that you could hear me, isn't it? Yes, and with the words that you can say, sir, we could hear you, even though I could not hear you, doesn't matter. Yes, yeah. We are saying with our mouth, but you are not able to hear our words. No, I could not hear you. Yeah, because no matter because I am not hearing you, but you are hearing me. That is more than enough for me. Okay, come to the point. Is here is the word property is derived from the dash. Which word? The Greek word or French word or Latin word or German word? The answer is because I could not get the answer. That's the reason that I am hearing. The answer is the Latin word. That is the Latin word. The property means property of any kind. And property of any kind means as a movable property or immovable property, tangible property, intangible property includes any right or interest in the such property. The answer is yes, because when you say also I could not hear you. That's why I'm saying that the answer is all of the above. The feedback is the word property is derived from the Latin word proprietary and the French equivalent proprietaries, and which means the things owned. Yes, the question number 3 is the existence of the concept of property is from the dash. One is the Greek period, another is the anthropological period, another is the ancient period, another is the Iron period. And of course, you may also give the answer, but I could not hear your voice. That's why I am giving that. My answer is ancient period. That is the answer for that one. Yes, the fourth question is this concept of the property has a very dash history. That means whether it comes to blank, the wide or lengthy or broad or long. Because generally the people say wide history, but it's not a wide history. The meaning of a particular word is wide, we can say, but here the exact word is, even though you said also I could not hear you, that's why the answer is broad. The concept of the property has a very broad history, not wide history, not lengthy history, not the long history. Next comes the property has a very dash meaning in its real sense. Here I made broad, wider, narrow, wide. The answer is even though you have told me that I could not hear you, that's why I say the answer is wider. No broad, no narrow, no wide. It is the answer is wider. That means property has a wider meaning in its real sense. Which enactment will not deal with the property? Here I have given the 4 that will not deal with the property. That is the Transfer of Property Act 1882, the Sales of Goods Act 1930, the Benami Act. Of course, I did not mention the year, the Essential Commodity Act. To my knowledge, it is in 1955 if I not be mistaken. So which act will not deal? The answer is, sir, Transfer of Property Act deals definitely property. Sales of Goods Act definitely deals with the subsidiary question. It is a movable property, Sales of Goods Act will deal, and the immovable property, Transfer of Property Act deals. The Benami Act, of course, the Benami Act is only for the, not for the movable property, it is for the immovable property only. But here the answer is Essential Commodity Acts will not deal with the property. It will deal the what are the essential commodities would be there, which is under the control of the collector or Tahsildar, and they will lead because they are the magistrate also, executive magistrate. If any matter would be there, then it will become to the executive court later on to go to the traditional courts. That is a subsidiary question which I have given the answer. Yes, number question 7th is because if, generally that I will ask you what is the question number 7th. Please read. I will tell you, but now I could not give such a chance to you to read. Please read. So that is the reason. Yeah, sir, we will rejoin. Okay, you rejoin, no matter. But what I say, because yes, I hello to each and everybody, but I did not stop it. Nobody is on the lobby. Yes, nobody is on the lobby. Yeah, coming to the next point is the property denotes. I quote: the property denotes the greatest right of the enjoyment known to the law, including the servitude. The property includes both the proprietaries as well as the personal right of a man. I unquote. Who said these words? According to Austin, or according to Solomon, according to the Bentham, Bentham or the legal definition? The answer is, according to Austin, he said such a word. The question number 8 is, the Supreme Court of India interpreted the concept of the property in the legal regime. The code in this case observed that the term property includes both corporeal things and such as the land, furniture, and incorporeal things such as the copyright and patent in the case of. This is the case of where the case is decided in this, where the Supreme Court has given us such a decision, that the landmark decision would be there. The number 1, the Govind Chandra case and Hari Chandra case, R.C. Cooper case. Next is the Bharati Lal case. The answer is, of course, you would have told or saying, but I could not hear your voice. That's the reason I could say that the answer is R.C. Cooper versus Union of India. Yes, that is the answer. Incorporeal property is dash is a right of easement or copyright or land or the house or both A and B. The incorporeal right means corporeal right where you can touch it. Incorporeal right means intangible property. So here the right of easement or the copyright or the land and house are both and A and B. But actually incorporeal property is a right of easement is there, definitely copyright is there because you cannot touch it, and both A and B, yes, right, we cannot touch it, the easement we cannot touch the copyright. Then the answer is both A and B, the right answer, which are, that is a land and house is we can touch it and we can see it, that is not a incorporated property, that is a corporeal property, because we also a subsidiary question. That is subsidiary question is the corporeal punishment means bodily punishment, that is the idea. So the following mentioned are not judicially recognized as a immovable property. I say not. That's why I reason that I kept the not in the capital letter, that everything is bold so that you could see it, and your vision definitely will fall on the not because it is a capital letters. Both are. Of course, 3 letters are the capital letters. Yeah, the right of way, the right to collect the rent of the immovable property, right of the ferry, right of the fisheries, the interest of the mortgage in the movable property. The answer is the right of way is a, it is recognized one, the judicially recognized the immovable property. Right to collect the rent is a judicially recognized as the immovable property. Right of ferry, right of fisheries is also a judicially recognized as the immovable property. Then leftover is the D, that is the interest of the mortgage is a movable property. That is the answer for this question number 10, which is not. Yes, feedback which I have given here is the interest of the mortgage in the movable property. The mortgagor's right to redeem the mortgage, because these are also the other rights which can be included, because we are having the 4 options only. That's why I made the 4. But the rest of the other things are so said to be the immovable property, which is incorporeal. That is the interest of the mortgage is a movable property. Yes, and the mortgage right to redeem also. The mortgage is also immovable property. A right to collect the lac. Here lac from the tree means lakka under Telugulo. From the trees, that is also immovable property. And the 11th question goes in this manner. Section 3 of the General Clause Act. Of course, General Clause Act should not be written in that way, because the general G should be capital letter and C should be capital letter and A should be capital letter, because that is the style of writing would be there 1897. So the Section 3 of the General Clause of Act 1897 and Section 2 here the Clause 6 of the Indian Registration Act 1998 defines the term. What is these two acts will define the term? I have given the option 4. One is the movable, another is immovable. The third one is the tangible, and the fourth one is the intangible. Of course, tangible, intangible I created over there, but naturally the movable and immovable will be taken into consideration, because the tangible can be known as a corporeal and intangible can be known as a incorporeal. That is another word we can use it. But I cannot ask you that which is the common law word, which is a civil law word. Of course, it is an assignment to you, which is the common law word, which is a civil law word, or which is a British English, which is an English English, or it is a British language, you can say like that, or the English or the American language you will say for the mobile and immobile property. Yes, next comes to the answer here for the 11th question is the Section 3 and the Section 2 of the Indian Registration Act deals about the immobile property. Yes, that is the answer for that one. Yes, which one is not the movable property? Of course, standing timber, growing crops, right to collect the rent from the immobile property, immobile property, and royalty. The answer is the right to collect the rent from the immobile property. Here, immobile, but the spelling mistake I made is it is a immobile. So it is immovable property. Then I should have to make the correction immovable. VABLE. Of course, I put it a cap. VA immovable. ABLE. BLE, mobile property. Now it is right because again I have to save it, otherwise it is a problem to me. Yes, right to collect the rent from the immobile property is not a mobile property, it is a mobile property. Royalty, yes, it comes on the mobile property. Yes, which is or varigul or public property. I say varigul. Varigul is nothing but slash because the Professor Hussain will, students definitely will say this not slash, but they say the varigul. The spelling is VIRGULE, varigul. So now here I have given the options here for here which is or which are not public property. A park definitely a public property because it's a municipal park or any other park is concerned, and botanical park, especially if it is a scientific park, it will not be allowed for the public. If it is a park of every nature, then it will be allowed, which is run by the municipality or the government. At the time, at the private part, nobody would be allowed over there. Only the person, those who are registered for the club, will be allowed, or to the private park will be allowed over there. Then a residential house, yes, a government hospital, everybody can go over there. It's a public place, and both A and C. The answer is a residential place, is a private place. Hence, B will be eliminated. The right answer is D. That is both and A and C. And the A is a park and C is a government hospital. That is a public place. Yes. This distinction between the real and the personal property basically originated from, I repeat, this distinction between the real and personal property basically originated from the English law, Roman law, French law, German law. Perhaps you might have given the right answer also, but I could not hear your voice. That is the reason I could say that the answer is Roman law. I told you that I changed the place of the Wi-Fi. That is one of the reason, and perhaps that might be one of the reason I said. Okay, come to the research being done in the field of property law makes it a dash which will continue to evolve in the years to come in the near future. Then the question I give the four options. One is the classical concept, another is the dynamic concept, another is the traditional concept, another is the D one is the fourth one is the commercial concept. The right answer is yes. You might be saying right, but I could not hear your voice. But sometimes you can chart also so that I could see the chart whether you are giving the right answer or not, because I could not see the chart. Enter the chat message here, sir. We will rejoin. Okay, you join it, but not able to hear you our words. Yes, we will rejoin. I think that now you are hearing my words. I think now. I think. THIN. I think now you are hearing my voice. Yes, chat and give me the answer. Yes, sir, we can hear you. That's enough. Okay. Today the problem will be over, but tomorrow that we will see that how the problem will be secured or corrected. Yes. Let's come to the point is here the answer is the 15th answer is it is a dynamic concept. That is the word that you use, is a dynamic concept. So transfer of property is defined under the TP Act and the TP Act, the property is defined. There is the transfer of property of 1882, defines section 5, not 5A, 6A, capital A. Living person does not include who? A company, yes, living person. An association is a living person. Or a body or individual, whether incorporate or not, is a living person. But not the living person, we can say juridical person, but it can be extended to the living person. But here, inanimate object will not come over there. That is the reason the answer is B, which is the correct answer for that one. The definition of the mobile property is not given in the following acts. I said the definition of the mobile property is not given in the following, which is not given. I say not given means it is not there. But generally, the section 336 of the General Clause Act, that is what is the year? Can anybody will say the year, or you can chart? At least I want to check it. I want to chart at least. At least we can chart and say that which is the year for the General Clause Act, because I taught this in your course. Sir, we have taught in the second year only. No, sir, in the second year only we have forgotten it. Okay, in the second year, either first semester I taught or second semester I taught. Anyone? You can chart and show me the answer. What is the General Clause Act of which year? And interpreted, yes, I appreciate, and yes, I appreciate. Kolikonda Sharad Babu has given, and Vidya also given. Is it the first semester course or the second semester course of the second year? Yes. Is it the first semester course or the second semester course of the first year? Second year. Chart. Okay, even though it is not come, but I want to see your memory. That's the only the reason that I want to make it out. Okay, now because I did not get the answer yet, so it's the second year course. Okay, somebody has given the answer for that one. Yes, that is it. It defined what is mobile property, and section 2 of the registration acts also defined the mobile property, and the section 22 of also IPC also defined the mobile property, but the section 3 of the Transfer of Property Act 1882 is not defined the movable property, but it is defined the immovable property. So the answer is D here. Okay, what is the IPC year? Yes, anyone? IPC year chart, I can give me the answer. IPC year. I say chart and give me the answer. IPC year. Yes, anyone? Yes, 1860. Can you tell me what is the act number on that year? 1860 act number. Yes, chart and give me the answer. Act number, no, 45. 45, Kolikanda Sarath Babu. It is not the 11, it is the 45, because the next question I will give you that. Okay. So section 22 IPC different deals over there. So movable property not given in the following means is the section 3 it is not given the movable property, it is given the immovable property. Yes. In which act immovable property is not defined under the following act? Yes, which act? Yes. You can chat and give me the answer so that I could have to know, because now I could not hear your voice. That is the reason that I am asking you. You can chat and give me the answer. What is the exact answer for that one, which is not defined there? Yes. No, not B. It is the C answer, because section 29A of the Indian Penal Code, it will not say about the immovable property. Indian Penal Code say only the movable property. Because in the feedback I have already given, the 29A electronic record, that is the 29A is the electronic record. The word electronic record shall have the meaning assigned to them the class T of the subsection 1 of the section 2 of the Information Technology Act 2000. That is the 21 Act number of the 2000. IPC is 1860, but the Act number is 45 of the 1860. That is the answer for that one, which is not a transfer of property under the TP Act. Yes, which is not. I say not. You can chart and give me the answer. I want to check it, because it's a very easy question. Because I say, because you are giving the answer, but I don't know for which question answer that you B. You wrote B. Somebody wrote Vidya wrote C, and Sri Vidya again wrote the B. The B is for the 20th answer. It is no, wrong. Kolkata Sharath Babu, gift is given in the TP Act, but only one thing is not given in the TP Act. No, not mortgage also. Mortgage also given in the TP Act. I say not, because the gift will deal in the TP Act, and the mortgage will deal in the TP Act, and the sale also deal in the, yes, it is a right. That Sri Vidya, it is a right. Will is covered under the which Act? Yes, subsidiary question. Will covered in the which Act? Hurry up, chat, because I could not hear your voice. That is the reason that I am asking for the chat. Yes, Indian Succession Act, that is the right word. Yes, I appreciate. It is the Indian Succession Act which is deal about the wills. Yes, as per dash of the Transfer Property Act 1882, the property of any sort might be moved or transferred. So, which section will say that as per the Transfer Property Act, the property sort may be moved or transferred? Which section says? Any property can be transferred. What is the section? No, 6A. Kolikonda Sarath Babu, to make you confused, I wrote the 6A. It is the section 6. Section 6 will deal about that one. It is a section 6 which will deal about that one. Yeah. So that is the reason, it is a section 6, as per the section 6 of the Transfer Property Act 1882, and which deals about the property of any sort may be moved or transferred. Yes, which is the correct or exact sequence. One studies property transfer under the TP Act. Which comes first in the Transfer Property Act, where the alienation of the property could be done from the one person to another person, or the right or the ownership will be transferred from one person to another person. In other words, in the legal terminology, we can say transferor to transferee. Yes. What is the sequence? Number A, sale, lease, mortgage, exchange, gift. B, sale, mortgage, exchange, lease, gift. C, sale, mortgage, lease, exchange, gift. And last one, sale, mortgage, lease, and gift. Exchange. Anybody can chat and give me the answer if you want. It is a gift, exchange, mortgage, lease. Polesana, it's not the right answer. First and foremost comes sale, and the last one comes. Yes, tell me, gift. Because will is not covered. Will is covered in the Indian Succession Act. Sale, mortgage, lease, and exchange, and gift. These are the correct sequence. That is, the C is the correct sequence, because the 5 ways where the property will be transferred. Yes, it was held that the release deed is a conveyance, or hence a transfer of property was observed in the case of, yes. It was held that the release deed is a conveyance. Okay, hence a transfer of property was observed in the case of. Yes. Answer is Harish Chandra versus Chandrasekhar. That is the right answer. That means I did not put A, B, C, D, but now I can put A, B, C, D. A is the this thing, and B is the Harish Chandra, and answer E is the right answer is B, where you can say that even that thing also a transfer of property, conveyance also a transfer of property. Yes, that is the right answer. That is the B is the right answer. Now, 25th is concerned. Yeah, property cannot be said to be conveyed. There's no transfer of property. I say property cannot be said to be conveyed. That's the no transfer of property. Is the partition, charge, relinquishment, or all of the above? Answer is all of the above because the feedback I have given already in the feedback. The property where we cannot say the transfer of the property, we can say it is a surrender, which is a sequence you can see as a surrender, easement, will, compromise, family arrangement, and our family settlement. These are all the things we cannot say the transfer of property because already property is only demarcated over there but not transferred over there. When you want to transfer at that time, we can say the ownership should be transferred or the right should be transferred. So that is the answer for that one. The property of any kind can be transferred, section 6 of the TP Act, which one is not an exception. See, in a property, there are 11 exceptions are there total. In the 11 exceptions, which is not one of the exception because self-succession, special succession is the first exceptions. Of course, one of the exception is the pension and the prescription and the maintenance. But here, that in the 25th answer, the prescription is not the right answer because the prescription means the doctors write the prescription what medicine should be swallowed or taken or consumed with a definite interval. The receipt is called the prescription. The doctor writing cheat is called the prescription. That is not the comes under the exception. So that is the answer for that one. Okay, which is the correct sequence under the exceptions? Section 6 of the TP Act. Which comes first and which comes later? So here I give the first one definitely I told you special succession. The first one. Then the last one is untransferable interest. The last one is untransferable interest because of the 5 options as given over there. And which option is the right option? See here you have seen it says special succession. Third one is special succession is restricted interest, public office, and pensions are excuse me, untransferable interest. So the right answer is the first one, which I made it over there because of course the A I did not put it over there because of short of time I could not even streamlined it. That is the A. This is B. Now you tell me, which is sir? Already you told no. Again, why I should have tell again because already you told me. Okay. Now you can at least short and give me the right answer on the chart. Which is the right answer in 26th? In chart you can show me. In chart you can show me that which is the right answer for the 26th. Is it A or is it B or is it C or D? Yes, anyone? It is A because when you write A, don't write the capital A because I wrote the small a. Of course, in the IIB, the capitals are used over there. There the IIB, the capitals are used over there. There is a distinction. But here I use the small letter A, B, C, D. Okay, right. Feedback I have already given over there. The first comes the special succession is right of re-entry, easement, restricted interest, maintenance, mere right to sue, public office, pensions, nature of interest, untransferable interest. Then a subsidiary question. How many number are there exceptions under Section 6 of the ATP Act of 1882? Yes. How many? Is it 10, 11, 12, 9, 10, 11, 12. Sir, count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is it 10 or 11? Again, count it. Is it 1? Is it 2? It is a 3. It is a 4. It is a 5. It is a 6. It is a 7. It is a 8. It is a 9. It is a 10. Then that means total 10 exceptions are there. Suppose a subsidiary question would be there. Section 6 having the how many exceptions? Is it 8, 9, 10, 11? The answer is, now you have counted the 10. So it is a subsidiary question. Yeah, person competent to transfer is defined or explained under section dash of the TP Act 1882. Which section says about the TP Act where it is a person competent to define, competent to transfer? Yes, you can give in the chart. You can give in the chart. You can give in the chart stating that which is the correct answer for the question number 27. Section 7. Yeah, appreciate. Yes, Vidya, I appreciate you giving me the answer and I had that clap. That is a laurels to you today. Okay, which are not example of the easement. Okay, at least you can say this one. I don't think it is a very tough question I posed over there. Yes, yes, anybody can. You can write. You can write. You can chat also. Which are not example of easement. Yes, section 28. You can chat. See the use of private roads and paths. The use of the landowner's property to lay the railroads. That is the second. And third, the use of the landowner's property in install the electrical poles. The fourth one, Kolikanda Sharad Babu, answer wrong. C is not the right answer. Please check it. What is the easement? The use of the land by the owner in his own premises without the creating the nuisance to others. That is the right answer for the 28 question. Yes. Yes, now you tell me. Okay. Now you tell me, easement will be covered by the which act? Is a transfer of private? Is a subsidiary question. It's a subsidiary question. Easement will be dealt with which act? Transfer of Property Act, Indian Succession Act, or it is the Hindu Marriage Act, or the Easement Act. Sir, we are asking such a easy question and you are asking us that because generally I don't keep the easement there in the somebody wrote transfer. you know, no. Transfer of Property Act, no, it will not deal with the easement. Please check it because we do have separate act that is the easement act is there where the easement is will be covered over there. Yes, suppose if I have not given a option over there, I said Transfer of Property Act, Sale of Goods Act, and Benami Act. Then I will also read the Public Liability Act, or we can say none of the above. So if the none of the above would be there, because the easement is not covered, because generally I could not write that. Such a question will not be asked. Or no prudent man can keep such a question stating that the easement will be written in the four optionals. The easement is covered under the number A, Transfer of Property Act, B, Sales of Goods Act, C, Benami Act, D, none of the above. Answer is none of the above because in the feedback I read, the easement will be covered by the Easement Act. That is a subsidiary question. Yes, anyone? What is the year of the easement? Yes, anyone? Chart and give me the subsidiary question. Easement Act, year. Sir, we don't know, sir. Okay, let us come to the next point. 29th is by which method or way the easement will not be stopped. Yes, at least give the answer in the chart. Is it for the abandonment? Is it the merger? Is it the abuse? Is it the abduction? And which is the right answer for the section 29? Yes, you can show me the chart and give me the answer. By which method or way the easement will not be stopped? I say will not be stopped, I say. Enter chat message here, sir. Why enter chat message? You are hearing me. Yes, it is the abduction. It is the abduction is the right answer. Can you tell me what is meant by abduction? Yes. What is meant by abduction? A child below the age of 18 years can be abducted, or a child below the 18 years will be kidnapped. A child, no. Kidnap is below the 18 years, we can say kidnap. Abduction is not, is more than 18 years, we can say. Because a woman will be abducted for elopement, that is called elopement, for the sex or for the marrying or for the illegal intimacy. There we can say. Suppose A has taken the son of B and demanding for the ransom. So is it called kidnapping or is it called extortion? Is it called elopement? Is it called hijacking? Yes, anyone? Sir, you can write there so that we can give the answer because it's directly I'm asking the question which is appeared earlier. AIBE, the All India Bar Examination question I am asking. Suppose A has taken the son or daughter of the child of the B and asking for the ransom. If you don't give it, then I will cut your son into the pieces. So A, kidnapping, B, extortion, C, elopement, D, none of the above. Or you can write a murder. Or of course, it's not a murder, attempt to murder because he is going to kill into the. He going to kill him into the pieces or making him into the pieces. So attempt to murder. There the answer is yes. I appreciate. Kolikonda Sarath Babu. It is extortion. That is a very good, and it is given. Yes, Sarath Babu has given the answer for that. It is extortion. Don't say it's a kidnapping. No doubt it is a kidnapping. He kidnapped because the child is below the 18 years for the ransom. When you say the ransom, you can say extortion, but you don't say that it is a kidnapping. Kidnapping for some purpose is there. Below the 18 years, we can say the kidnapping. Basically, the person or a party using an easement is known as. अरे खयम मैं चाय पीता हूँ चाय बना बोल जा yes basically a person or a party using an easement known as yes is an easement owner or easementer or easement capturer or easement holder. The answer is you can chat and give me the answer because this is also the question I saw it is the enter chat message okay easement I appreciate Kolikunda Sharad Babu if you give one more answer then you can say the hat trick. If you give one more answer, you'll get the hat trick now. The Indian Succession Act 1925 defines dash as an instrument made in the relation to a will and explaining, alerting, and adding to its disposition and shall be deemed to form a part of the will. So now you tell me what is the right answer. Kurikata Sharad Babu, you are missing or you are getting the hat trick. Okay, but you got the hat trick. It is a codicil. I appreciate it. In the second clapping for you for the appreciation is concerned. Yes, you got the hat trick this time. It the codicil will say yes, and codicil is a supplement to the will. It is not replacing the will. It is a supplement only. This is a subsidiary question. So codicil will come because it will be a supplement to the main will, and where a little alteration would be there or addition would be there. That's why you can say it's a codicil. Yes, next 32 question is the will is covered or dealt by which act that I already told you. That means I need not to ask this question again to the chart people because it is already there. It is the Indian Succession Act. Vidya, already you give the answer. Yes, now you tell me Indian Succession Act of which year? Subsidiary question. It is a subsidiary question. Year. Yes. Which year? Sir, there is no option, sir. That's why we can. Okay, I can give the option here. Now I am typing the option. Indian Succession Act. Okay, first option is 1922. Then section option is 1923. And third option is 1925. And the fourth option is 1926. If I not be mistaken. Now you tell me. Is it 1956, 1926? Let me check it because I also doubtful. Indian Succession Act. Because to my knowledge, it is 1926. But your knowledge, it is said, you said it is 1956. Indian Succession Act. I did not. Indian Succession Act. ACT Act. Oh, sorry, it is neither my side. 1925 is the right answer for that one. Oh, now only not thank you because still something is there. Yeah, it is 1925. This is the right answer. This is 1925 is the right answer. Suppose if I ask you, Indian Succession Act number. Okay, amendment is there. Okay, the Indian Amendment 2005 is made to there. Yes, because I already told you the amendment, the leprosy will be added over there, deleted over there. Yes, amendment in 1956 and 2005. Okay, I agreed. Okay, now act number. You tell me what is the act number? Even I have to check is the act. The act number. If you want to make it out now, I have to check it. Which number it is? Here it will be given the act number. Anyone? Oh, short title. Let me see that whether short title it is there or not. Because you have given. It's not in the short title. It is not given. Yes, the act number. In the act number is not given. Actually, the total act where we will find the number. The act number we will find it. If you see the bare act, we will find the act number. Let me check it once again to go to the bare act to see whether it is there or not in the bare act. because it is not going. Then I can make it out. I can minimize it. Then okay, come to the point here. See that. See, sometimes they may ask you in that way also. In Indian Succession Act, Indian Succession Act, Indian Succession Act, 1925, Bear Act. We'll see the Bear Act. Yeah, here you can have the Bear Act. See, in the Bear Act, in the title, it will not be given over there. See, in the title, it is not given. See, Act number is not given. In any title, Act number not be given. So, where it is given? In the description. When you go for the description, there it is given Act number. So, that is another subsidiary question. The heading doesn't have the. Oh, it's a very lengthy act. Yes, here it is given. Act number 39 of the 1925. Sometimes they may ask Indian Succession Act 1925, what is the act number? Oh, at that instance, we can say that Act number 39 of the 1925 will say regarding the particular thing. So this is the way that we have to give the answer for the questions. Because why I have shown this thing is I already told you though in the IIB in the syllabus. See, if you happen to see the serial number 17, there it is written there. Law of contract, 2 questions. Specifically cat, 2 questions. Property law, 2 questions. Negotiable instrument, 2 questions. Total 4. 4 into 2 is become 8 marks. Means 2 questions. For the 2 questions, we have to struggle like that. For the law of contract, we dealt it. But in the tomorrow class, we will deal the specific relief act. And if possible, I can complete the negotiable instrument act also tomorrow. So the tomorrow assignment is specific relief act and negotiable instrument act. These are the 2 things that you have to thoroughly read it and come to the class. Let the class will be the participated class. I wish that each and every one should have to get the hat trick in my class. That is my wish. And with that, if anything would be there, because I could not hear your sound, that is the reason I could not give the answer for your questions. But you can chat me and you can ask me anything to me so that I could see that whether I could reply to your question or not. Sir, Supreme Court decisions are okay. Why do you worry about the Supreme Court decision? Whether it is there or may not be there, knowledge is there. You can live anywhere in the planet Earth because knowledge is a power. Power is everything. With the power, a man can do many things. Because today I posted what I posted today. You cannot buy everything with the money. Are you following me? So that is the thing. The tomorrow class is a specific relief act. You thoroughly read and come to the class. Next is the negotiable instrument act. That we can say, yes, for our knowledge, just for the question, I want to check it. Check bounce. Which section of the negotiable instrument act will deal? Chart and give me the answer. Yes. Check bounce. Yes. You can chart and give me the answer. Yes, check bounce. Which section will deal in the Negotiable Instrument Act? It is roughly, if I not be, is it 138? Because somebody is calling, but I will lift it later. No. It's not a 68. It's 138. Check bounce. 138 will deal about the check bounce. For instance, I will show you whether what I said is right or not. I will show you that check bounce. Check bounce section under Negotiable Instrument Act. 138 here, 138 yeah. It is a 138, so I should appreciate my memory. According to section 130 of the Negotiable Instrument Act, dishonor of the check is a criminal offence and punishable by imprisonment of the 2 years with a monetary penalty with the both. If payee decide to proceed legally, then the drawer should be given a chance of repaying the check amount immediately. So the section 138 of the Negotiable Instrument Act will deal about the check bounce. That is the answer for that one. If anybody wants to say anything else, it is given, Sri Vidya is given 138. 201, okay, no matter, you have given it, but late is better than never. Yes, I would appreciate it. And tomorrow that you read the Negotiable Instrument Act, and later on you can also read the Special Relief Act. And I will try to cover at least 20 or 15 or 25 questions in the Negotiable Instrument Act and the 25 question in the Special Relief Act that I would like to deal it. So with this, I would like to wind up today class. And thank you very much for your patient listening. The time is 2:02, and the meeting will end for all participants in 5 minutes. But I need not to deal with the 5 minutes. But if you want to ask anything, you can ask me and you can chat me. If any question would be there, so that I can give the reply, or if you, then you can say that bye, that you can write in your chat so that I could close it. Yeah, thank you, sir. Yes, I read. Thank you gives in the sense that bye, it gives another sense. But you write bye. I would like to see how many people write the correct spelling. Yes, quick, 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 quick. I want to see that how many people write the I appreciate it, I appreciate it. BYE buy because I saw the only the Vidya wrote the buy, but the other people will not. Sir, we know the spelling of it, sir. Why do you want to make it? BU buy. We never say buy is the purchase. And BYE buy. Thank you very much, Sandhya Rani, that you are already thank you because whenever you are writing, you should be very much careful because thank you, THANQUE. So that is the way that you could make it out. THANK. Thank YOU. That is the way of writing it. With this, I will like to stop it and see you tomorrow at the timings. I will also will say to you in what timings that I will going to start the tomorrow class. Definitely, I will post it the today evening. The topic I already told you. I need not to tell you again. Again, I repeat it. I once again say it. The Negotiable Instrument Act, then the Special Relief Act that you have to read it because the two questions from the negotiable instrument, two questions from the Special Relief Act will may come into the picture. With this, I would like to say goodbye to you. Have a nice day and see you. Bye bye and good day. Yes, now my meeting will be closed. Close to everybody.